Hi BookTube, it's Missy, and today is day 2 of the BookTubeAthon. I have not read enough. Let me just put that out there. But before we get on with my update on what I have read so far, let's start with the challenge. So yesterday I uploaded the wrap-up for my A Year-a-thon read-a-thon, which means that I did not have time to put up a video for the BookTubeAthon Day 1 challenge, so I wanted to do that today. So the challenge was show 3 books that you have read because of BookTube. The 3 books that I have read from BookTube, and I mean you can kind of see from my bookshelf I have purchased some books that I have learned from BookTube, but a lot of the books here I just find interesting and I buy them. But the 3 main ones that I got from BookTube are Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I had read her adult paranormal fiction before I read Vampire Academy, and I didn't even know that this existed yet. And I loved her adult novels, and then I kept seeing this all over BookTube, and I finally got the box set for my birthday, and so far I've read 2 of the books. I think the last one was Frostbite. I cannot wait to read the 3rd one. I love this series, and it may not even be the series. I just love Rochelle Mead. She is an excellent writer, and the series so far is amazing. The next book that I read because of BookTube is The Fault in Our Stars. I never heard about this before, and then when I did, I didn't want to read it, and I didn't want to read it, and I didn't want to read it. And then Tiernan from the BookTuber said, how did you like the trailer for the movie? And I was like, I'm not watching it, I'm not watching it. And then I watched it, and then I thought, I have to read this book. And then Penelope from Penelope's Picks decided that she was going to read it, and I wanted to read it too at the same time as her, and I did, and it was delicious. And maybe the story wasn't delicious, the romance was delicious. The movie was even better. Can I say that? The movie was great, the book was great, I love John Green, and I'm happy I purchased this book. Lastly, and the most recent that I have purchased because of BookTube and read, which I read this month, I will be giving you guys a review on it in the next couple days, is The Merciless by Danielle Vega. Oh, this book was great. And I bought it because everybody was book hauling it, and I love hot pink. Or it's not really hot pink, but I love pink. Pink is my favorite color, and I needed this on my shelf. And it's got a pentagram on it. Who doesn't want a pentagram in their bedroom? I do. I do. I'm not a witch, I promise. But this stuff fascinates me. And so I was excited to buy it and read it, and I loved it. And this is going to have a sequel. I can't believe it. Goodreads says it's going to have a sequel. And so I believe Goodreads, and I am anticipating the next book in this series. Thank you, Danielle Vega, for making such a delicious book. Next. That was the 3 books that I read because of BookTube, and that was for Challenge Day 1. Next is for Challenge Day 2, which was find 3 objects from 3 different books on your shelf. The first object I have is James and the Giant Peach, and I have the movie. I guess I could have given Jonah a ladybug. My kids have a ladybug stuffed animal that I could have shown, but I also have the movie, and I love them, especially because this is the stop animation clay one, which is great, and James and the Giant Peach is good. And the next thing I have is a, let me reach for it. Oh, let's turn it this way. A top hat, because Water for Elephants. He's a ringleader, and this is a magician's hat for my kids' Halloween costume, but it works, right? He's got the outfit, same color, coordinating. It's awesome. Woohoo! Next, I think I'm going to leave the hat on. Next is this book here, which is The Sweep of the Second Hand, and I'm cheating because I really could not find objects from my books. Here's a clock, or specifically the watch that I wear every single day. Here's a watch, there's a watch. They're both grayish silver. And that was my book challenges for day 1 and day 2 of the BookTubeAthon. Woo! Now for the update. Okay, so I told you guys in my wrap-up from the A Year-a-thon Readathon that I was replacing Confessions of a Shopaholic with Dracula because I had to read this for my classics last week and I did not finish it, and I'm almost done now. Look at that. A little more than half. So I have about 150 pages that I need to finish tonight, and then I will watch the movie. I checked on Netflix. It is on there. Booyah. So I will be taking Confessions of a Shopaholic off of the list and reading it at a later time. And I am also currently reading, which has nothing to do with the BookTubeAthon TBR list, is Dreams of Gods and Monsters. I have put this off for far too long. It is a massive, gigantic book. It is due on Thursday. I have to finish it. There's no more excuses. So, I will be reading both of these today and hopefully finishing all of Dracula and most of this tonight so I can finish it tomorrow. And then I will definitely start on the other required TBR reads for the rest of this week. I hope you guys are having fun with your readathons. I am enjoying the Dracula and the Dreams of Gods and Monsters, and it is at an epic part in the book, and I am dying right now. So I am going to say goodbye and continue reading those 2 books. Good luck to all of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!